The Peter's tiring ass. Alright, Big B Nation, I want y'all to take a really good look at this tyrant. This is C. Heater, badge number 323 of the Killeen Police Department. Big B Nation, this guy is a problem. I want you to take a good look as he slimes his way over to the other side of the vehicle. And I don't even know what you call it, soliciting a stop record, I guess. Or I guess you can call it soliciting a reason to deprive me of my rights under the color of law.
These folks don't feel comfortable with you recording them. Okay, so if you don't mind, could you not record them? Would that be okay?
Now, some of you may be experiencing a bit of deja vu at this.
All right, guys, this encounter wastes absolutely no time before tensions explode. The cameraman immediately calls out what he believes is an abuse of authority after an officer approaches him because employees claim they are uncomfortable being recorded. Instead of explaining the citizen's constitutional rights, the officer asks him to stop filming, triggering a heated debate over whether law enforcement is protecting the law or simply protecting people's feelings. As the discussion continues, the officer solicits a criminal trespass complaint from the business and orders the cameraman to leave the property. Although the auditor agrees to comply, he repeatedly questions the legal basis for the order while criticizing what he sees as intimidation tactics. Even while walking away, the officer continues directing how quickly he must leave, pushing the confrontation into an even more aggressive exchange over public accountability and constitutional protections.
People don't feel comfortable with you recording.
And so what is your job to do in this situation?
Protect these people?
Your job is to inform them of my rights.
Okay, but they don't want you to record them.
So are you a law enforcement or are you feelings enforcement?
I'm sorry?
Are you law enforcement or are you in feelings enforcement?
Okay, do you not think that what people have going on matters?
Does what they're got going on trump my rights?
So you just don't care about what people think or feel?
Do their feelings trump my rights?
I'm asking you a question. You haven't answered my question yet.
I don't answer questions.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, in that case, sit tight here.
Peter digs deep down in his tyrant bag of tricks and pulls out the old, are you about to go solicit a trespass?
She's asking you to leave their property.
You asking me to leave, ma'am? Yeah. So you soliciting trespasses today? I got you, Officer Peter.
Thank you.
I will be filing a complaint on your ass. That's too.
Fine. I just need you to leave the property though because they asked you to.
All right, I got you.
That'll be all the way off the parking lot.
I heard what you said.
Okay, I'm waiting for you to do it.
I heard you.
So you have to expedite.
I'm leaving the property.
But you don't get to take your time doing it.
I'm leaving the property. You can't tell me how fast I need to walk.
Off the property.
You can't tell me how fast I need to walk.
I'm trying not to.
I'm leaving the property. Heater. I thought your name was Peter, but it's Heater.
Sorry, you missaw it.
Coochie Heater. C Heater. Coochie Heater.
I'm all the way off the property, sir.
I'm leaving.
You're still taking your time though.
I'm leaving.
You're liable to get a charge if you don't.
I'm leaving.
So leaving normally would.
Why you gotta be a tyrant?
I'm not being a tyrant.
Why you being a tyrant? You are a f***ing tyrant, bro. That's why I'm on your ass every f***ing night that you out here.
They asked for you to leave.
Every night that you out here, I'm gonna be on your ass.
That's fine, but you have to leave the
because you are a tyrant. You are a tyrant. Tyrant. You see this shit? You saw the solicited trespass, right? Can I get your name and badge number?
I didn't hear you, man.
Name and badge number.
Okay, you can ask that, but you need to leave the
I'm leaving the property. Okay. I just need name and badge numbers of everybody that solicited this trespass.
You need to keep moving so you don't
I'm leaving the property. Okay, where's the property line at?
And the grass. So you need to walk all the way over.
Why are you trying to intimidate me?
I'm making sure that you leave the property.
Is your body cam on?
Yes, it is. Thank you for continuing.
Now the story shifts, but the controversy is far from over. A different officer arrives with noticeably calmer attitude after receiving another complaint about the cameraman walking through a parking lot. The auditor explains that he had been lawfully filming inside the building and never violated any laws or entered restricted areas. What begins as a polite conversation quickly turns into accusations of retaliation connected to a previous encounter. The cameraman criticizes the department's policy of withholding officers' names during unofficial contacts and argues that transparency should never depend on department policy. As the conversation grows more personal, he promises to continue exposing what he believes are repeated abuses of authority, insisting that public officials should always remain accountable for their actions, whether on duty or off duty.
Were you the one filming here in the parking lot?
I sure am.
Okay. I'm just here. We just had somebody call, just say they saw you walking around the parking lot.
Yeah.
So, of course, you had a gun holster.
Yeah, I've been inside, been on every floor, the ones they'd let me go to anyway. They even escorted me through a couple of floors there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I just come by just to make sure that, you wasn't waving a gun in the parking lot or nothing.
Oh, no, sir, I wouldn't do that. That'd be against the law.
Okay.
I don't break the law, sir.
You're perfectly fine to film and all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You have any questions or anything for me?
The only question I have is, you the one that stopped over at the cookout that night?
That's correct.
I figured that was you. And what's your name?
My last name is Dunworth. That's number
Okay.
241.
Yeah, they wouldn't give it to me, and you wouldn't give it to me that night, so.
No, that's written in our policy.
Oh,
The reason
yeah.
I didn't provide it that night is because the way our policy is written, if we're not in an official interaction.
Oh, yeah, I know. That's pretty shitty policy. I'm going to do all my best to get that changed. It should be like Sullivan County, and you just give it to anybody that asks.
Absolutely.
Whether you're off duty or on duty, that's should be part of your policies.
Well, I understand why you think that way. So
Yeah. I appreciate the retaliation you did against me, too. That was very nice of you.
So if you look at your court documents on that, you'll find that wasn't actually my arrest warrant.
Well, I know you didn't sign it. The judge has to. Oh, yeah, Judge Toohey signed that. No, don't worry about that.
No, I mean, so my name's not on the affidavit. I'm not the one that actually wrote that arrest warrant.
Okay, well, then how'd they even know about it unless your little whiny ass just went and told them?
I didn't say a word.
Well, okay.
I turned that into my lieutenant as part of our policy.
Turned it into?
Yeah.
Why'd you turn it in?
That's just part of our policy. So
Oh, because you had contact with
somebody
me?
has what we perceive to be like a complaint or something like that, it's part of our policy that we have to notify our chain.
So you had contact with me that night, is that what you're saying?
Well, so you and I had contact.
Right.
You and I spoke to one another.
Uh-huh.
Of course, not official police interaction.
Oh, I knew you'd throw that in there so you wouldn't say you had to name yourself. Yeah, that's slick.
So, but again,
It's a coward, but it's slick.
you know who I am now.
I do now. Oh, trust me, the world's going to know who you are before this is all said and done. Trust me, because this ain't even close to being over.
Absolutely.
Close. You motherfuckers come to my house at 5 o'clock in the goddamn morning, waking up my kids and pushing past my mom. This is long from over, motherfucker. You're going to see my face quite often, so get used to it.
Sure.
Best knowing name. That goes for you too, buddy. What's your name?
Gator 138.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That's good of you.
Do you have any other questions?
Never had a question for you to start with.
Okay. Well, if you'll just do me one favor, just watching the traffic lane. I don't want you to get run over.
I don't do favors for pigs, man.
Okay.
You can just f*** off. That right there is what you call the walk of shame, boys. I appreciate you coming and getting me at 5 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, you're about a cocksucker. You and your buddy there can go f*** yourself.
All right, guys, the biggest constitutional battle unfolds inside the post office. A postal employee objects to the recording, claiming privacy concerns, while the journalist immediately responds that there is no reasonable expectation of privacy for public employees performing official duties in a public lobby. He identifies himself as an independent journalist gathering footage for a news story and repeatedly references postal regulations that he believes authorize photography inside publicly accessible areas. Responding officers remain professional, asking questions about his project instead of immediately escalating the situation. The cameraman carefully explains that his purpose is to evaluate customer service and government accountability, emphasizing that he is documenting employees, not private citizens. Throughout the discussion, he argues that removing someone solely for recording would create serious constitutional concerns and potentially expose officials to civil rights liability.
Is there something we can help you with, sir?
Do what?
Is there something we can help you with?
No, I'm just basically recording the public employees and see if they're taking care of everybody's needs in a timely fashion and treating them with respect.
Okay, and who are you?
I'm a member of the public.
Okay, well, we can't have you recording in our lobbies, okay? It's a privacy act for everybody that's in here.
A Privacy Act. There's no expectation of privacy in public.
But you cannot be in here recording because you get people's information when they have their stuff out.
Have you read your DHS memo?
I need you to leave, sir.
Have you read the
Do you
rules
want me
and
to call, do
regulations?
you want me to call the postal inspectors?
Well, I mean, you can call whoever you want.
And you will call the police also?
Tell them I said hi.
Okay, and I'll call the police. I need you to
Call
leave,
whoever you
sir.
want.
John,
Call
you
your
have
mom,
phone?
call your dad.
911, tell them we have a disrupt.
Call your uncle, call your
We have a
aunt.
disgruntled person in the lobby and they need to leave.
Disgruntled
And they need to leave.
by answering your questions? You seem disgruntled to me. Don't harass me anymore. All right. Nothing. I told her I'm just recording the public employees in the course of their duty, making sure they're getting people in and out in a timely manner and treating the public with respect. That's it.
All right. Do you have any, were you sending an email today?
No, I mean, I'm conducting business, though. I'm a journalist gathering content for a story. Ma'am, I'm going to need your name for a complaint. Could you give me your name? Ma'am,
Okay. So, what was your name?
I'm not giving my name. I didn't break the law.
Okay. So, we're asking you to leave. They want you to leave, okay?
You can't trespass me from public property unless I break the law. What's your name?
My name is Officer Gonzalez.
Badge number?
41938,
What district are you from?
downtown.
Okay. And you?
Sir.
Name and badge number?
DeLeon 40816.
Okay. Same district?
Yep.
All right, so if you guys want to look at this right here, look right here. If you guys want to take a look at this right here, photographs for news and advertising purposes. Says I'm lawfully allowed to take pictures inside the post office. I'm not talking to anybody. I'm not causing a disturbance. I'm not disgruntled. The only person that's disgruntled is the person that called you.
Okay. Did you have a conversation with them?
They came up and had a conversation with me.
What did they say?
I'm not allowed to record in here. And I said, well, did you take a look at your poster 7? She didn't want to hear that. She wanted to call the police.
Okay.
So you guys are here.
Okay.
But like I said, I didn't break the law. I didn't say a word to anybody. You can ask anybody in there. I said a word to nobody. I'm not recording the people. I'm recording the employees only.
Okay. But you understand, like, the concern, the safety concern as
No,
far as
I
reporting?
don't understand it because there's no expectation of privacy in public. So no, I don't understand.
What did she say to you?
That I'm disgruntled.
Yeah, just that he's too close to people's personal information and she just wants him to leave.
I'm standing by a door that's not an exit, totally out of everybody's way, recording a public employee only.
She's right here too.
So I don't understand how I'm in the
And you
way.
said you showed her that, or you did not show her that?
I did not show her that. I told her about that and she refused to take a look at it. She refused to understand it. She just wanted to call the police. And I said, well, call the police, call your uncle, call your aunt, call your mom, call whoever you want. I've got every lawful right to be in here recording. I'm not causing a scene. I'm not being disorderly. I answered her questions to the best of my ability. And she said I'm disgruntled after I answered her questions. How am I disgruntled? It appears to me that she's disgruntled. She's harassing me. I'm conducting lawful business right now.
And
I'm
what is
gathering
that?
I'm gathering content for a story.
Okay, what kind of story?
I told you. I want to see how these public employees treat the people coming in for service and seeing if they get them in and out in a timely manner.
Okay. And what, do you have a blog or?
I've got a site I posted to you. I disseminate the information to the public.
You have a big following?
I'm working on it. If you guys join my channel,
What's your
that'd be
channel?
2 more I could add. If you give me your card,
Oh, we don't have cards.
all right, well, give me your, if you want
But
to
you
jot
have my
down,
name and badge number though.
well, if you want to jot down your email, I'll send you a copy of it. And you can see my content.
How many postal offices have you been to?
This will be the 4th one.
Okay. And the other postal offices, what was your experience there?
Well, 2 of them, no problem. One of them, they didn't call the police on me. The lady did, however, put some boxes up over the glass so I couldn't see her, but they didn't call the police. This is the only one I've been to where they called the police.
Okay.
I did an audit at the one over there by White Castle. One of the employees said I can't video in there, around, and I left.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not in here breaking no law. I'm a
Yeah, I mean, it
law-abiding
just says-
citizen.
Right, I get it.
I mean, it says right here.
It says lobbies and foyers.
Yeah, lobbies, foyers,
This is a lobby.
corridors.
Uh-huh.
This is a lobby, that's a lobby.
Well, see, that's where the line starts.
Well, I mean, it's still a lobby. Anywhere the public is allowed to be, I'm allowed to be. You can't discriminate against me because I'm holding a camera. Right? We get into different laws you start violating then, right? You can't kick me out of the building because if you kick me out of the building, then it's a civil rights violation. 1983 civil rights violation. You guys don't want a part of that, do you? Because I'll have to come after you. I'm just telling you guys the way it is. I'm a lawful citizen. I want to... Officer?
Sir, I'll talk with you here in a second.
I can hear you guys talking from all the way inside. I heard her say, First Amendment auditor, before I even came out, so don't give me that distance bullshit. I told them I want to file a complaint. I want to file a charge on the lady working here. She made a false 911 call. She said I was disgruntled. I didn't say anything to anybody. She came up, started talking to me. So I don't know where they're getting this disgruntled at. Then they want to come to me with this disturbance nonsense because all this postal employee in here can do is lie, constantly lying. These females right here, they suck it up and they want to talk to me about a disturbance. Well, where did this disturbance come from? The postal employee coming after me? Is that where it comes from? Me telling the postal employee she's a liar? Is that where it comes from? Do you guys have a contract with the post office to conduct lawful activity on this post office property? Or should FPS be here?
Sir?
Do you guys have a contract with the post office to conduct lawful business on postal property? Or should FPS be here taking care of the situation? Because FPS will tell them I'm lawfully allowed.
You refer to FPS.
Federal Protective Services,
Okay.
Federal Police, Federal Property. I'm conducting lawful business on federal property, lawful business. I told them I'm doing a story on the post office to see how the public employees treat the public and if the public is getting fast, courteous service.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm sure they can refer to the PR department.
No PR department. Do you guys refer to the criminals PR department whenever you go to serve an arrest warrant on them? I'm looking for criminals. I found a criminal, officer. I found a criminal. The postal employee made a false 911 call saying I was disgruntled because I answered her questions. Now, what's the penalty for making a false 911 call? What's the penalty for lying on a police report? What are those penalties for those charges?
Okay. I'm going to go inside and I'm going to have a conversation with the postal employee and find out.
You can talk to whoever you want. You know who's not going to lie to you? This right here. It's been recording the whole time. 2 hours and 5 minutes I've been recording. You guys are live on YouTube. Live. People are watching you guys. The way you act. The postal employee in here is a lying piece of shit. And these two pieces of shit want to back her up. Do you want to back them up? Do you want to back these officers up?
Sir, do you want to talk to me in a civil matter or are you going to use profanity?
And what, profanity? What, no freedom of speech? Where's the freedom of speech? Where's the freedom of speech? Right? Ma'am, can I get your name?
Okay.
Sir, we're trying to conduct an investigation. You're interfering with law enforcement.
I'm not interfering
You're
with
subject to
anything.
arrest.
I'm not interfering with anything. I'm getting my evidence. You're interfering with my evidence. Go ahead and put those bogus charges on me. Take me to jail. I'll sue you. Ma'am, what'd you tell him? I'm not allowed to record in there? Is that what you told him?
Need to finish talking?
What's wrong with this post office? They don't answer the public's questions. Ma'am, I need your name. Officer, I need her name. If you don't give me her name, then it's dereliction of duty and obstruction of
You need my
justice. Her name.
Okay, well, I don't know what their policy is.
It don't matter. Policy, they work for the public.
Sir,
I'm Sergeant John Constable with IMPD.
Okay,
Can
I need
have
your name.
Can I have your name?
No, I don't give my name. I don't
Okay.
break the law.
Here's where we're at. If you refuse to leave, you're going to be arrested for criminal trespass.
Can you give me a trespass warning in writing?
Okay. Well, this young lady, I want your name so we can trespass you.
No, you're not getting my name. You don't have
Okay.
to. On a
Well,
trespass, you don't
you're
need my
caused-
identification.
Okay.
If I violate
You
the
were-
trespass, then you get my ID.
You were
You don't know
caused-
the law, Sergeant?
Okay,
Constable?
You're causing a disturbance
No,
inside.
I got it all on
Active
video.
disorder.
I got it all on video, dumb. I got it all on video.
Okay.
Go ahead. Let's hear your lies.
All
Go
right.
ahead. Let's
Like
hear
I
your
said,
lies.
If you refuse to leave here, you're going to be arrested.
You listen to a liar, right? But you don't want the video evidence? You don't want to look at the video that I've got?
Okay, no, I do not.
No, you do not, because you're a piece of shit. Is that
Okay.
what it is?
Okay.
Get out of here. Let's go, ma'am. What's your name? What's your name?
Sir, you're being arrested
For what?
For trespass, disorderly conduct and trespass.
Oh, really?
Yes, you are.
This final chapter turns into an all-out confrontation as emotions reach their highest point. The cameraman accuses postal employees of making false allegations and challenges officers to review his continuously recording camera instead of relying on verbal complaints. He insists the video proves he never caused a disturbance and argues that his investigation is entirely lawful under the First Amendment. Officers eventually warn him that refusing to leave could result in criminal trespass charges, while the auditor counters that a lawful trespass warning does not require identification until an actual violation occurs. As neither side changes position, the exchange rapidly deteriorates into arguments, accusations, profanity, and threats of arrest. The encounter ultimately ends with officers placing the cameraman under arrest, bringing an intense constitutional dispute over free speech, government accountability, and public recording to a dramatic conclusion.